What's up, everybody? I am back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to 10 celebrities that don't believe in Megan Thee Stallion's story. So y'all know what to do. Hit that notifications. Make sure you don't miss another video. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and let's get into it.
When Megan delivered an emotional testimony back in July of 2020, she would claim that Tory Lanez made an attempt to physically harm her. Although Megan claims her stories are true, there are still a number of celebrities that don't believe her story. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities that don't believe in Megan Thee Stallion's story. So, do you believe in Megan's story? And let us know in the comments below. Coming in at number 10, we have Drake. Recently, Drake started to face some serious backlash after he rapped a verse in his 21 Savage song Circo Loco, where he claimed that Megan Thee Stallion lied about being shot. In the song, Drake would rap, "This be lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she's still smiling." After the album dropped, fans listened to the song, and the line sparked immediate backlash from listeners, while many criticized Drake for the obvious reference to Megan, and for fueling the ridiculous conspiracy theories surrounding the idea that she is lying about the incident surrounding her and Tory Lanez. To make matters worse, he didn't even stop there, and he continued on to diss Megan by saying he played her album, one track, and he heard enough, and shorty said she graduated, she ain't learned enough. With Drake joining the misogynistic chorus of people insinuating that Megan is lying was definitely infuriating to see. Understandably, Megan was not happy hearing her name being used for clickbait, and she headed to her Twitter to say, "I know I'm very popular, but y'all gotta stop attaching weak conspiracy theories and bars to my name. Don't ever address me or at me with facts or receipts. I am clout, and when MF facts come out, remember, all y'all favorite rappers stood behind a male who shot a female." Not only did Drake come for Megan's integrity, but he also came for her intelligence. It's unclear why Drake felt the need to dig into Megan like this, other than to gain a little bit of clout. Clearly, Drake is hungry for attention. If I were Drake, I'd be less concerned about these phony promotional theatrics and more focused on creating music that doesn't call women liars. Just saying. Number 9, The Baby. It's safe to say that Megan Thee Stallion and The Baby are no longer on friendly terms. Just days after the incident between Megan and Tory occurred, The Baby would release his scat record with Tory Lanez. And to make matters worse, The Baby even started to retweet posts that made light of Lanez's alleged attack on the Good News rapper. Not too long after fans started slamming The Baby over the retweet, which he would then try to claim it was unintentional. Not long after Megan returned to Twitter, she would say, "Support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange. The situation ain't no damn beef, and I really wish people would stop downplaying it like it's for some internet likes or retweets." When The Baby fired back claiming Megan had all of these folks get the best of her, he told her to maintain her stance without feeling like he was against her. Megan would then tell The Baby that her stance hasn't changed, and then she accused him of being a flip-flopper. Megan would claim that The Baby said in a private conversation with her that he wouldn't be promoting his joint track with Tory Lanez because it was just a good business move. To make matters even worse,
That does make sense, though. That does make sense.
Stallion at Rolling Loud when he decided to surprise the audience during his set following Megan's performance. When a person in an oversized costume walked onto the stage, The Baby shouted, "I'll give somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who's in here." It would then be revealed that the man behind the costume was Tory Lanez. And number 8, Drea Michelle. While the whole world was shocked and disappointed when news started to circulate about Megan, it wasn't too far of a stretch to assume that the news was met with, "Oh my god, really?" But if you're Drea Michelle, star of Basketball Wives, then your first instinct would have been to crack some jokes on a podcast about it. When Drea was guest hosting an episode on Wine and We podcast, Drea invoked the names of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown when talking about the situation. Drea came out on the podcast to say, "I predict that they had some sort of Bobby and Whitney love that drove them down this type of road. I want you to like me so much that if I'm trying to get out of the car and you're like, 'No, sit back down in the car,' and I'm like, 'No, I'm getting out of here,' he'd say, 'No, you're not,' bam bam." After Megan heard the clip, she would react to Drea Michelle's comments by calling her dumb and telling her she wasn't even funny. After Drea was called out on Twitter, she would then try to apologize to Megan, and she would then try to explain that she wasn't trying to make a joke about domestic violence when she made the joke. Number 7, Cameron. Rapper Cameron started to face some major heat after he made a joke shared to his Instagram about an incident involving Megan and Tory. When the Dipset rapper uploaded an IG post with the photo that read, "Tory Lanez saw that Megan was a boy and started shooting. I don't care what nobody says." He would then caption the photo by saying, "Ayo, the net wins again." Soon after Cam posted the photo, he started to be accused by many people on Twitter of transphobia after he suggested that Megan wasn't a girl but rather a guy. With one user writing, "When are we going to have a necessary conversation about men in hip hop?" Another would highlight that Cameron is at his big age and is calling Megan a trans woman, and this is why men suck. Cameron's trash comment was actually so disgusting and vile that you think being a celebrity he would have understood how hurtful his words can be, and he should have done better. Instead, he used an extremely inappropriate joke to weigh in on the situation while humiliating Megan in the process. Cameron definitely crossed the line, and his actions proved that there was truth to what Megan said about black women being unprotected. And number 6, we have DJ Academics. Earlier this year, DJ Academics decided to infamously post false information surrounding the case that is currently surrounding Megan and Tory when he took to his Twitter to say breaking. It was revealed in court a few moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in Megan Thee Stallion's case. Megan would even respond to the claims by saying, "Court ain't even started, so while y'all ready to start lying." I know some of y'all blogs on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create a hate campaign. Be a real journalist and post facts. And to my haters, keep making yourself look stupid, I don't care. Megan would then continue to press on the matters by saying, "Y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started and nobody has even been called in yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign. This is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets, spreading false narratives. DJ Academics, why are you lying? What did you gain?" With the trial in fact not even starting yet, DJ Academics made his claims as the trial had been rescheduled till April 5th, and the claim he made appears to be lacking based on the claim of finding what happened during the court case's procedures. Number 5, 50 Cent. Now, after sharing an insensitive meme that mocked Megan, who was injured after the incident with Tory, 50 Cent would come to his senses and would apologize for the joke. 50 Cent would say that he was sorry on an Instagram post, and he would explain that he didn't know Megan was actually really hurt before he reposted the meme that highlighted the incident. With Megan revealing that it was the worst pain she ever had to experience in her life, Tory would be charged for carrying a concealed weapon in a vehicle. In 50 Cent's apology video, he would also share a clip of Megan's emotional Instagram live where she would recount the incident. 50 Cent would even note that he didn't even think the situation was real at first, as the whole thing just sounded really crazy, and he was extremely glad Megan was feeling better, and he wished that she would accept his apology. When the rapper confessed to posting a meme that was floating around and shared it, he was completely unaware to the actual situation. He even stated that he would have never done it if he knew Megan was actually really hurt, and he apologized for his insensitivity towards the situation. According to the Daily Mail, the since deleted meme featured an image of Megan running away from a car that Tory Lanez was driving. And number 4, we have Mo Gannett. In 2021, lawyer Mo Gannett shared his thoughts on Tory Lanez's case involving Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't fight for myself. I fight for my team.
In the interview, he admitted that he couldn't predict the overall outcome the case would have. However, throughout the interview, the lawyer would point out that multiple witnesses denied Megan's claims that Tory was the one who harmed her during the altercation. In the claims, he would say there were 4 witnesses in this case: Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, Tory's security guard, and Megan's friend. With the friend and the security guard making various social media posts, they made it pretty clear that they were in support of Tory. And this story, in fact, didn't go the way the government has said it went down. Mo would then go on to note that if this actually went to trial, the security guard would say one thing, the friend would say another thing around the similar storyline, and Megan would say something different, and at the end it didn't matter what Megan really said because that's not what Tory and everyone else was saying. Plus, with the 2 witnesses claiming the same situation, it would make a difficult case to find a final decision, and that's why the court system was offering Tory all these plea deals. Number 3, Rihanna. When Rihanna decided to remove remove Megan Thee Stallion as a brand ambassador from her Savage X Fenty line, it became a situation that was quietly being revealed behind the scenes of what happened. As it started to get closer to April 5th and the start of the official Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial, more things started to happen. Multiple outlets and social media started to highlight that Rihanna had removed Megan as a brand ambassador for Savage X Fenty. This would then first be confirmed after an entire collection of Meg was removed, as well as her name being non-existent on the site. To make matters worse, Rihanna even took things a step further and unfollowed her on Instagram soon after fans even noticed. Tory took to his Twitter account to say, "Karma is undefeated." While Megan Thee Stallion could be heading towards some major drama as she enters into her court case with Tory, there's definitely trouble brewing elsewhere, as a couple of high-profile celebrities have recently sent signals that they have a problem with Megan. Not only has Rihanna removed her from Savage X Fenty's website, but she's also seemed to distance herself from Megan by unfollowing her on Instagram. While the removal could simply just be because Rihanna doesn't see Megan as the right fit for her brand anymore, in the wake of the incident, it shows that there must be something else going on that we don't know, because there isn't any no reason to why Rihanna should distance herself from the hot girl summer rapper. With this move, it definitely doesn't look good for Megan. And number 2, Kelsey Harris. The trial involving Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion has Kelsey Nicole Harris playing things out like she's in a soap opera, with none of us really knowing what we should have expected when it was first announced that Kelsey would be testifying for the prosecution. Her and her former best friend, Megan, have been at odds since the rapper was shot back in July of 2020. With Kelsey taking the stand, she would state she couldn't really remember much of anything, particularly in relation to Tory's actions that fateful evening. However, because she claimed that the prosecution pressured her during her interview with him, a judge allowed the 80-minute conversation to be played in court. In Kelsey's testimony, she would claim that she didn't see Tory with a gun, nor did she see him shoot Megan. Yet, the audio Kelsey went into specific detail about what she witnessed that evening. She went on to claim that Tory and Megan were arguing and that Tory even threatened to shoot her. While Kelsey recalls she couldn't remember exactly what Tory was telling her in the car, she remembers they started hinting at each other about their careers as artists. When Megan got out of the vehicle and walked away, Kelsey claimed that she didn't know a shooting occurred, only to do a full 180 and say that she saw the whole thing go down, which makes you wonder why her story's so flip-flop now. And coming in at number 1 today, we have Lil Yachty. With the song Circle Loco coming out, Lil Yachty had to take it upon himself to address the controversial lyrics, as he knew Drake wasn't going to come out and do it himself. Shortly after her loss was released on November 4th, Megan Thee Stallion shared a series of tweets demanding unnamed rappers to stop referencing her being shot. Now, Lil Yachty, who has a writing credit on the track, has weighed in on the controversy by saying that it wasn't about Megan, it was about women lying about getting butt shots, saying it's real when it's fake. However, if that was the case, then why was Megan's school degree brought into things, and why were they referencing her last name Stallion? If the rappers were really going to reference lyrics to talk about girls having fake butt injections and lying about it, then there was other people in the industry they could have referenced, but instead they referenced her name and said she was lying. It just seems like Lil Yachty chose to make this comment about the lyrics as he has a writing credit on the track and didn't want his name to be tarnished. So do you think Lil Yachty is telling the truth, or do you think the lyrics were actually about Megan? And let us know in the comments below.
Alright, I'm gonna stop right there, y'all. I'm gonna say this about my opinion. Like, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest for real. Is see, this is the reason why I never fuck with Megan Thee Stallion from the beginning, because she is a female, she is a victim, but I'm gonna say this right, she is a woman, but number one, but like, she is cute, but I don't trust her. Like, because see, this is the reason why the music industry is just not fair to Tory Lanez that he getting, because it doesn't make no sense. I'm gonna clear this up. Like, it's no fucking way that nigga got charged for three charges for carrying an unloaded gun without a license. But I found out his security. Found out that was his gun too. That was his gun, but that was not Tory. The gun wasn't his. And found out it was like 3 DNAs all over the gun. And they just don't, because I just don't know why that Megan Thee Stallion still don't want to tell the truth. Tory Lanez, he did his part. He told the truth on the album, but they had to shut that down. And I was still pissed off, like, because number one, see, that's why if they find out, like, he has over like 50,000 signatures that shit's gonna back. That's probably be for his appeal. They might give him parole. That might get his chance to get out. He can start making things, and so he can start fixing things back. So he can start focus on making music and focus on making money. Like, and I'm gonna say this to y'all. That's all I have to say. Anyway, I want to say this. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.